Dum,
Dum 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 dumpy dump
dum,
dum dum dumpy dumpy dump
dum,
dum dumpy dump dumpy dump.
Welcome, dear listener, to Ope Odyssey, Episode 3. Ope, finally, some combat.
What happened?
Well, Ch-Huck woke me up.
Ch-Huck woke you up. Is that where we started?
No, he walked.
No, we started at the riot still, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that was the first episode yet.
Jake got pelted.
Yeah, I threw a rock at Jake.
Yeah. Jake got really fucking pummeled.
The
He
shit
really
kicked
got injured during that
And
whole
then
situation.
You talked to Clarence.
Yeah, me and Clarence talked and watched Jake get pummeled.
Mm-hmm.
We snuck into a
snuck-
tent.
yeah,
I
you
snuck
snuck
into
in.
a tent.
I was guard.
We got matching friend tattoos.
Yeah.
Jake and Ch-Huck included.
Yeah, of course, they're our friends.
Yep.
Well, they totally wanted to.
Yeah, it was totally their choice.
I gave them the choice.
was
I gave
informed.
gave Jake the choice.
I think one of them was throwing
wasn't
him out.
Jake knocked out?
No, I
Pretty
asked
much.
if he wanted to, and then he was half there, so it's like, come on, Jake, do you want a brand? Do you want a
Come
tattoo?
on. Come on. Come on, man.
It's like asking a dog if he wants to go for a walk.
Be careful saying that around here.
Gets excited.
He's an
will
impressionable
jump on
dog around here.
you. He will jump on you.
Do you want to close it?
Got to meet the warden, and the skin grafted over her face.
Yeah, there's spooky
The
warden.
weird pit inside of her tent. With a person down there. Mama No Face.
Mama no face, yeah.
Mama girl hands.
Mama
That's
girl.
the only thing you guys were like, she has feminine hands.
That's right. I forgot. And she had nice nail polish.
Yeah. And then Ch-Huck had to go, oh, her nails are popping.
Then we went outside.
After we got tattoos, yeah, we went outside, walked through the mist.
Found an apple tree.
Shit's
Found
dead
an
out
apple
there. Yeah, except for the apple tree.
Well, we walked a little bit before we found the apple tree.
It's true.
And we walked, and we walked, and we walked.
And then,
Saw some guys.
and then the first
Don't
guards
like
we
our
met
tattoos.
Yeah, saw some dudes.
immediately sussed us out.
Yeah.
Immediately. Then they asked us to hand over our weapons and follow them. We didn't hand over our weapons yet.
Yeah, mine are all in my magic bag still.
And I remember very specifically you went, who the fuck's this frog? Or something like that. You did, Connor.
Yeah, I had to find a way to end this episode.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I suppose. Welcome to Ope Odyssey. I am your dungeon master, Connor. And with me are these lovely folks.
I'm Lizzie, and I'm playing Max Morgan.
I'm Austin. I'm playing as Felix St. Louis.
My name is Benjamin, and I'm playing Arliden Van Grants, or former Van Grants.
And I'm Jake, and I don't know what I do. I'm just kind of hanging out, man. I made some cold brew.
Can I have some?
No,
Well, what the fuck, Jake?
sorry, it's just for me.
This is really selfish of you.
I'm a pretty selfish guy.
You said we're gonna get you apple juice and applesauce, and this is how you repay us?
You basically made me break my arm and leg.
What do you mean?
All my teeth.
That's why we were going to get him applesauce. Because he doesn't have any teeth.
Yeah. Well, I didn't make you do it. You walked up to someone and slammed a tray in their face, and then everyone beat the shit out of you. What do you think was gonna happen?
Don't gaslight, dude. That's not cool.
Episode 3. Oh, finally, some combat.
You find yourselves in the kind of almost barren, worn-torn land outside of this kind of like cult camp / dome that you have found yourselves in for quite some time. The area here is completely like devoid of all life besides that one apple tree that you found.
That one Charlie Brown apple tree.
Charlie Brown apple tree. The land here is like scorched and it's like almost burnt, like purple, brown, disgusting. There's dead trees, dead bodies, just the remains of war. You had recently come across this group of soldiers that kind of had a little bit of a, I don't know, what is that? standoff. Had a little bit of a standoff with you before agreeing to take you back to their base to meet with their leader. And yeah, you are now on your way.
They asked us to hand over our weapons, but we didn't do that quite yet.
Didn't do that. Let's look into. Now, please hand over your weapons, if you will.
I give him a dagger.
I take my sword out of my sheath and put the sword on the ground.
It's a really big hammer. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's my favorite.
Stanley over here can carry that. You know, he's pretty strong.
Just please don't break it.
He won't break it.
It's my favorite.
Stanley kind of like walks over. He's this like really short, rotund, gray dwarf. He like picks up the hammer and then drops it on accident and then picks it up again. I got it.
Meant to do that, I guess. That's the whole point.
Is this everything?
As far as I know.
Roll
Yeah.
a deception check for me, please.
Yeah, because I didn't hand over my sheath. Not one.
One way to start the episode.
Let's not make this more complicated than it needs to be. Please hand over the rest of your weapons.
Okay, well, sure, it's just a sheath, but like, it just looks ornamental. Like, it's not that important.
I've literally got nothing else.
Make a persuasion check or deception, I guess. Up to you.
They're the same. I'm gonna persuade.
Another one.
21.
Okay.
Fine, whatever. If we're ever gonna make it there by nightfall, we gotta go right now. They start kind of heading almost back towards where the camp was, but not quite the same trajectory, kind of off to the side. And you guys walk.
Hey,
Is there
man,
anything?
I just want to say, if you're taking us like out of the way that we're supposed to be going, they might send guards to come and find us.
Well, I guess that's just a gamble that we're gonna have to take for now, huh?
I guess if you want to take it.
Yeah. Hey, it's your risk, not ours.
I guess the alternative is we don't take you at all, and
Or
we
you talk to us right here.
kill you and leave you. It's up to you.
Hey, I'm fine with going. We're fine with
yeah,
going. We're just warning you.
Yeah, warning you.
'Cause
I don't
if
care.
this is a secret base.
Oh, this is just our forward operating base we're going to. It's not anything that's too concrete.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Well, then, yeah, it should be fine. Probably. I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, what are they gonna do?
Send people to come and wonder why we're not going the way we're supposed to be going. We told you they can track us.
Yeah, they told you that, but we'll see if they actually can or not.
I guess so.
Oh, sneaky.
Not much of a fighter.
That's obvious. Because you keep on talking your way out of combat.
What was that?
Sorry, nothing. So you, the gray dwarf, the drow elf, the kind of quiet, kind of shitty looking human, and the other drow elf make their way.
Man, that guy's really shitty looking.
I meant like
Looks like an absolute piece of shit.
like unhealthy.
A fucking degenerate.
That guy's got problems.
Looks
I
like
can't
he's,
tell you what.
Guy's
He's
got
problems.
he
tattoos,
100% sits outside a back alley.
flipping quarters on their lampposts.
He's bad news.
As you walk, you probably walk for a few hours in the wrong direction. You're now walking probably further past where the camp was than you started. This land is completely barren. There's like absolutely no sign of life whatsoever. It's really creepy. And as you walk closer and closer to where kind of like the same, latitude or whatever of the dome, the dome, and beyond that, you start to see more signs of like previous battle. There's like tons of skeletal remains, tons of rusted, broken weapons, rusted armor. And as you kind of make your way, probably about like 2 or 3 hours past where you started, a really heavy fog starts to roll in. You start to see kind of like vultures or maybe even crows circling above you, way, way up in the sky.
Does this fog seem natural or magical?
Go ahead and make a nature check. Or an arcana.
Do Arcana.
Seems a little ominous.
Boy.
Not quite a fan of it.
Cocked. 12.
12. Seems spooky. You're not really sure.
Pretty spooky in here, guys.
Getting a spooky vibe.
Spooky vibe.
Do you want to hold my hand?
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of scared
Yeah, I
myself. Okay.
And you hear
That's
the drow elf that's kind of been leading this party.
Do you want to hold my hand too?
No. We have to keep moving. We have to keep moving.
We're
Kind of
moving.
pick up the pace. You guys have to keep walking through this fog for quite a bit. You begin to hear sort of like rustling noises coming from the fog in front of you, then to the sides and starting to come in from behind you. The other drow kind of whispers under his breath, "Oh, I think it's them. I think they're here."
Who's
And
they?
just as you ask that question, you hear like a really quick scurrying noise from your side, and as you take a look, you see this
My God, Connor,
Kind
that's
of
just
like
a
a-
picture of a dick.
Fuck you. You see this just grotesque amalgamation of skin and flesh and bone.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Just husk of a human just shamble its way fast towards you from the side. And as you see that, you hear potentially several more nearby. I'm gonna need you all to go ahead and roll initiative.
Hey
Can't
man,
talk
you're
your
gonna
way
give
out
us
of
our
this
weapons
one.
back? What the fuck?
Can't
Dude,
talk
hey,
your way
can I
out
have
of
my
this
weapon and we run?
Yeah. 17.
I've got an 8. Just a measly little 8.
21.
Jake got a -1. It's my first combat, so we'll see how disorganized I can get this.
Are we throwing a map up?
We're throwing a map up.
Holy
Oh.
It is legitimately just a dick,
Connor, you gotta stop showing us that.
honestly.
Stop.
At
Why
this
does this
point.
land look like a dick? I have to be next to Felix. We're holding hands.
It's true.
It's very important.
I assume Ch-Huck's also holding hands with you guys.
Yeah, we're holding Ch-Huck's hands like in between us, like he's the kid, doing like the swing thing with him. 1, 2, 3, woo!
Again.
Okay, so there's a lot of people in this combat.
Yup. I can see that one. 3.
So just to quick lay this out here, these 3 smaller tokens you see on your kind of like to the left of the party, which is by Lizzie, or kind of right of the party and below the party, are all like skeletal, almost zombie looking, like shambling corpse sort of deals that are appearing to move pretty quickly. Right beyond where they are, you can't see anything. The fog is too dense. These 2 bigger ones are kind of bloated versions of these like gray, kind of barely put together zombies. They're moving still pretty quickly, but not as quick. And they look like bloated, like to the point where they might explode. Between this guy and the group is probably about 40 feet. So from end to end, we're probably looking at, 110 feet.
Okay.
And then your companions are the D6s, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So the fog is only semi-thick, like it's not, like I can see everything around me still.
Where you can see on the map is what you can see.
Okay.
Everything beyond that is obscured completely.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And all you hear around you is like this kind of like chattering teeth, shuffling, kind of groaning noise as these zombies start running at you.
What the fuck are those things?
So Ben, Arliden,
That's nasty.
It's your turn.
Oh God, I'm first. I
Start
see
the round.
these shambling mounds and corpses running at me, and I'm freaking out. And squeeze squeeze Felix's hand really tightly there,
I don't feel anything.
and I just be like, "Oh shit, we got stuff coming. First off, guys, I'm gonna need maybe something to help defend myself, like my sword back or something. Everybody hide!" And I'm just gonna cast fog clouds centered on us.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You see,
Hell yes.
you see a couple of the dim gems in my staff kind of glow a little bit, and right out of the end of the sheet, a fog cloud comes out, and this fog cloud is, it's very, dense, thick, kind of grayish fog, but there's almost like little sparks of just random light in it. It's a very showy fog cloud.
Very carnival.
Yeah.
So everything obscured.
Yep.
So no
We
one
are
can
all
see?
blind.
No one can see.
It is a, let's put the card away, a 20-foot radius cube around us.
Okay, so basically
Not cube.
The whole thing.
Centered on me.
everyone is pretty much in this, and then number 4 here is probably right on the border.
Okay.
So this zombie closest to Austin, the big one, it's his turn. He's gonna just run up and take a smackerino at whoever that is.
Yeah, that's Lizzie.
Fuck.
He's just gonna do 1 claw attack against you, Lizmodius.
See if disadvantage because of my fog cloud.
He does have disadvantage because of your fog cloud.
I don't have blind sight.
That's a 7 to hit.
Nope.
That misses. He then is going to take his other claw attack against you with disadvantage. That's a 14 to hit.
Nope.
He's going to just look up at the sky and go, Max, your turn.
Oh boy. All right. This would be a great time to give us our weapons back, man. I am going to use my bonus action to go into my shadowy form. So I'm gonna get all shadowy. Now things are a little more ghostly looking, so the shadows are kind of ethereal looking, I suppose. And he's like within 5 feet of me at this point, right?
Oh, yeah. So right now, as you are, you're technically obscured by this fog. So your attacks would be disadvantage as you're standing in it right now. But you're right on the border of it.
All right. Part of my shadow form, the whole thing with it is my walking speed increases by 10. And then in addition, you can use a reaction to move up to 10 feet when a creature ends up within 5 feet of you without provoking opportunity attacks. So I'm going to get away from this guy.
So
That's
you don't
probably
take
about-
opportunity attacks doing that?
Nope, no opportunity attacks with that. Yeah, I kind of want to... Do we know which of these guys took our weapons? Or at least the weapons we said we have?
It'd be the die that says number 1.
Gotcha. Now I just got farther away from him. But that's okay. Yeah, so I'm going to get away from him. That's the biggest thing I want to do at this point.
You still have the
I'm
dagger.
going to make it obvious. I have 2 daggers in here. I'm just going to throw the other dagger. All right, I lied. Fine, guys, I lied. I'm going to toss a dagger.
You're gonna have disadvantage.
That's fine. We'll give her a try.
Which one? The one that attacked you?
Yeah, the one that attacked me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Do I get it? Because would I be sneaky? Would this be a sneak attack and then cancel it out?
You can't see him and he can't see you. So that, in my eyes, is still disadvantage because you don't know where he is. So you're just throwing a dart in the dark,
That's fair.
and he doesn't know where it's coming from.
Okay.
So I would still say.
I would
it's
say that's
full
a regular.
disadvantage. So I know I kind of
disadvantage.
fucked us all over with it. but
Yeah.
I know, I was like, oh, that's great for me. And like, oh, wait, I can't see either.
Yeah. Nope, I made it so nobody can see.
Really cool. Really fun for us.
Arliden did a freak out moment.
You got spooked.
Arliden inked.
'Don't make me ink, please.
15?
15 hits. Go ahead and roll damage against the fat zombie.
Nice.
So really,
8 piercing damage.
those other guys don't even see that you had a dagger.
Yeah, so it never happened. I don't know what they're talking about. As far as they know, I just ran away.
Yep.
Or
Is
it
that the rest of your turn right there, Max?
Oh, yep, that's all I got.
Okay. The zombie down here to the south,
We need
he's just gonna run his entire movement speed, which is about 30. Wait, what's his movement speed? 35. So he's just gonna be able to hit this guy. He's gonna attack the short dwarf. Die number 2 here. This dwarf just gets eviscerated. He just gets 2 claw attacks right to the jugular, and you see he just falls over, just blood squirting out of his throat, just dead.
Damn.
Instantly.
I don't think these guys have a control over the situation.
Actually, we don't see it.
We
We just hear it.
Hear a bunch of gurgling noises as this dwarf falls dead.
Did you
Hopefully
get
that's on
him?
the other side.
It really sounds like he's got them.
I think he's got him. We're good.
Yep, it's gonna be the leader's turn. Number 1 there. The guy who took your weapons. You just hear him scream, stay close, stay back to back, to take your fucking weapons back. And he just throws the sword and the dagger on the ground somewhere.
Oh my god, man.
That's not helpful. I heard them clatter.
That better not have been my fucking dagger, man.
She's then going to attack the zombie that's right here and get out of the cloud.
That's not back to back.
I felt your back leave mine, man.
I'm gonna take 2 long sword attacks. 21 damage to that guy. I did have to make my first combat just like the most complicated. So many people.
Just fighting yourself
Yeah, that's also
Yeah, because
true.
we're gonna avoid it.
as we cower.
I'm gonna make this quick. The number 3, he's gonna move, stand right next to number 4, and he's gonna take a bow shot on the guy in front of him there
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage. Still pretty good. That hits 8 damage to the big bloated zombie. This guy is fucking dead. And then number 4 is gonna stand there, and he is also going to take a shot, but he's on the outside, so it'll just be regular. 17. That's another 8 damage of that zombie. I promise someone else will go here soon. The small zombie is gonna run up on.
Son of a bitch.
I'm just gonna try and take a bite out of your calf.
Walked right into it.
You goddamn little rat, get out of here.
You goddamn rat! You rolled a natural 1.
That's
He
right.
just takes a big bite of dirt. Felix, your turn.
Well, shit.
All you can hear, you can't see shit. All you hear is just gurgling, screaming, slashing.
Profanities.
Just,
I made this terrifying.
you really made
It's
it a
way scarier.
nightmare.
I thought it would help.
PTSD simulator.
Like, who the fuck did that? Someone who fess up, someone.
So I'm gonna panic a little, and I'm gonna throw out my echo right next to Arliden here.
Holding my other hand.
So you feel like a little image like start holding your cup in your hand.
How
a
was
little.
that?
The
Take a
image
swing
of the
at it.
echo looks a lot like a mechanic would, with like a blue overall, but he's also got like a little specks of red in his hair, but a pretty natural, normal-looking human face. But it's all wispy, black and shadowy and stuff. Kind of similar to your
My
your
ghostly form
yeah,
here.
somewhat similar to that.
But we don't see it.
Yeah, no one sees any of this.
The only one that might see
We all know.
No one sees any of it. Yeah.
But it's very mechanic-y, and it doesn't. Very skinny. Doesn't look like he'd be much up for a fight, but. And then I'm gonna shove Arliden behind me if you're okay with that.
Yep. Throw me where you need.
I'm gonna swap spaces with him. I'm just gonna wait for something to come towards me.
Yeah, if you want me to put
you
things
holding a
places,
reaction?
I'm right next to it.
I can do
Are you gonna hold your reaction, or you just
that. Yeah. If I can hold my action.
if you end up seeing anything, that has to be on top of you?
Yeah. Then if I see a weapon or something, I can grab.
Cool.
Actually, the guy in front of me just died, didn't he? Number 2, was it?
Yes, you do see his corpse on the ground.
Can I grab whatever weapon he was using?
Yes, he did have. It wasn't quite your hammer, but it is a war hammer.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll grab that, and I'll just hold my action until I see someone walk towards me. That's
You do see as you grab his weapon that he is no longer writhing in pain on the ground, but he is still moving.
Oh, that's good.
I don't like that. They're moving again. This is scary.
Is he still alive?
I don't know. He's moving.
Must.
What do you guys want Chuck to do? Chuck does not make decisions.
Which one is he?
He's
The
Goblin?
Goblin.
Yeah.
What is he again?
He's a paladin.
Paladin. Oh.
paladin.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He doesn't have like a true sight or anything like that, does he?
No,
That'd be nice.
that nothing you know of.
I feel like, what do you think? Just go after the guy that by the leader? Or he could help me out. One of those two, I
I think
think.
helping you out would be best.
Protect me, Chuck.
You're in the middle of everyone. You're the safest of all of us. I can feel you back there.
Arliden, I'll protect you, Arliden. Thank you for telling me what to do, Arliden.
No, I just
Chuck
said.
just closes in.
Damn it.
He finds you.
Listen to me next time.
He just gets close to you. He's like, "Don't worry, Arliden, I got you.
Oh, thank you, Chuck.
You're safe with me."
I feel so much safer.
There's a little thing yapping at my ankles. Like, God damn it.
He's a yappy little bitch.
I might be the most protected, but I also am the most scared.
This guy closest to your echo, well, he doesn't see that there's a new thing there. So he's just gonna run towards the scent of flesh. So he's gonna take a roll and see if he goes after the guy that's already dying on the ground, or if he's gonna go after you. He's gonna run after you, Felix. He runs right through your echo, and he's gonna make a multi-attack on you with
boy.
disadvantage. So you just hear this screaming, undead corpse run through the fog and just appear in your peripheral vision. Yep, that guy. You can go ahead and take your opportunity attack if you'd like to.
Oh, yeah, my reaction.
Yep.
With disadvantage, I assume.
Oh, with disadvantage, yep.
Oh, one's a natural one, so that. Natural 1 and a 5.
Natural 1 and 5. Not great. His would be a 15. Sorry, a 16 and a 19.
The 19 hits.
19 hits. That's 4 damage on you. This big zombie down here is just gonna run towards the 2 soldiers right there against number 3 there, and they both miss. It's Jake's turn. Someone roll me a d20 for Jake.
17?
17. Jake doesn't run in fear, but he does cower behind you guys.
Perfect. That's perfect, Jake. Good work.
Arliden, it's your turn. Top of the round.
Top of the round to you.
Oh, top of the round to you.
I am, so is anyone, I know it's kind of hard to see with this, but, is anyone, like, within a threatened range of me right now? Or am I fairly protected from everyone else?
Like, no one's within melee of you.
Okay, so I won't get attack of opportunity if I move.
Nope. Also, they wouldn't be able to, probably. They can't see you.
Oh.
That's true. All right, so, I'm just gonna
I'll be with disadvantage.
try to be quiet. Don't know where anything is, and I'm just gonna try waltzing out of here.
Go ahead and make it.
So, would you say that's out of the mist for me right there?
Yeah. Right
Okay,
there's
that's out of my
of the
fog
mist.
cloud, and then
Fully
I
out.
see a guy right there, but I'm not within range. So, I just kind of get out of the mist, see that going on, see other stuff going on. I think I can see this one yet. He's right out of the mist.
Yep.
Okay. So be like, I've never really tried this. See if this works. A couple of the more kind of some greenish gems flow through mine and through my staff, and a firework is shooting out. Just a little like bottle rocket, a little green bottle rocket. I'm gonna try hitting that guy with it.
Did something just explode? Oh my
Is that a
god.
firebolt?
Yeah, it's just a fireball, just a cantrip.
Is that the little guy right there?
Dirty 20 to that one.
Dirty
I can
20
see.
will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. This guy has not been hit yet.
7 damage.
7 damage.
And then I'm just gonna be like, never mind, and take a step back. Take a step back into the mist when I see that there's no shit going on. Yes, I tried to run.
First chance you got.
Doesn't surprise me. No.
All right. Arliden the Brave. The first zombie, the big boy right there, who he's looking pretty weak. He got hit the most probably so far. Is gonna take he's gonna just kind of like keel over right in front of the leader of the group, and he's gonna start kind of bloating up even more, and then eventually he just bursts.
And none of us can see it.
And Lizzie can kind of, you can hear it for sure, but Lizzie might be able to see it.
Okay. Oh, am I like technically out of the mist at this point now?
Technically,
Or, like,
you can.
on the
You're right
edge?
on the cusp.
Gotcha. Okay.
The
I can
leader
see it.
there, just massive explosion of just mismatched body parts, bone, and like gross, like soupy, just mush
Ugh.
go flying.
Get hit by a finger.
And the leader takes 11 damage. There's just like bone shards protruding out of the leader. You can get rid of that big zombie. Max, it's your turn.
Okie doke. And yeah, we can't see anything any of the weapons that they threw down for us because they just threw them on the ground.
You might be able to make a check with a pretty high DC to see if you can hear where it was. You also still have the bag of holding on you.
That's true. Okay. I was gonna do something silly, but I don't think I can. So I'm just gonna disengage again because I can just do that as long as he's within 5 feet of me. So I'm gonna get away from you. And then I want to like go further this way so that I'm outside of the mist so I can see. Is he in the mist? Like, can he see me?
He's right on the edge, so he can see you, but you can also see him.
I see. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anyone I can like be sneaky on.
You might be able to get a shot on the big guy over there. He's within 5 feet of the other people.
That is probably going to be a difficult shot because it's like kind of right on the edge of the opposite side of the mist. So it's probably like half cover technically.
It really made this combat difficult.
You did.
Yeah.
You made it way worse.
I was thinking about throwing like a bunch of like those ball bearings down because I thought that would be a bonus action, but that's a full action just to throw the ball bearings down because then he could fall over, then I'd have advantage. But
you would have advantage against anyone that's currently engaged with an ally.
sure.
But you don't have advantage against.
How well
because
can I see inside of
can't.
the? I can't see
Yeah,
at all.
Any of these guys down here towards me, you cannot see at all. This guy on the edge, you can probably see like the last quarter of his body on the left. But it's obscured still by the fog. If you moved over more, you could see him probably.
Okay, so like, what do you think I moved so far? Like probably 10 feet,
That's probably close to 25 feet.
25 feet. What is mine? Oh yeah, I got 40 right now. So I'm gonna like climb up behind this guy
Yeah, you can totally do that.
and then shoot at this guy for the advantage.
And you'll get sneak attack on that guy. Do you get
Hell
advantage when he's
yeah.
engaged or just sneak attack?
Just sneak attack.
Just sneak
attack.
attack. Sorry, no
Yeah.
advantage.
If she was hidden, then it would be sneak advantage.
Yeah, advantage gives sneak attack, and so does if someone's engaged.
Okay.
12 to hit.
12 hits.
Hey, that's nice. Okay.
They don't have a huge AC.
Just shambling.
If you guys
attack.
attack them. If you could see them, the
I
attack.
was hoping these mercenaries would be a little stronger.
Okay, so 16 damage to him. And then I'm going to use my special here, which is Wails from the Grave. So immediately after you deal your sneak attack damage. It's a whale sounds. Whale sounds.
Kill yourself.
Those are the whales from the graves. That's exactly what it is.
your parents. Sorry.
So immediately after your sneak attack damage to a creature on your turn, you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of the first one. So I'm thinking this guy still?
Yeah, I'll
Is
say
that
that's
close
right
enough?
about 30-ish
Okay.
feet. That's close enough.
And he's just going to take a d6, so nothing crazy. So he takes 3 necrotic damage.
The crazy part is the whale that jumps up and grabs him.
It's a literal whale.
How many was it?
3.
3? Okay. 3 necrotic?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, now it's gonna be his turn. I think kind of screwed up my initiative tracking.
It's a whale from the grave. So actually, it's all the fish that are living in the whale fall.
Whale. Whale, Baxter.
So that little guy behind you, or that's right next to you, is just gonna turn and just try and take a big bite out of you.
That's fair.
That's a 22 to hit.
That does it.
That's 6 damage.
Alrighty.
And he's gonna take another bite at you. That's a 12 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
The leader here is gonna just drink a potion, and then gonna kind of try and run to where that little guy is.
Wait, you brought martinis.
My little guy, the guy that's by me.
Yep. Number 4 there is gonna take a swing with the long sword. Actually, multiple swings. That's gonna hit. 7 damage on the first one. And the second one misses. Oh, he does kill the big boy there. So
This one right here?
Yep.
Nice.
Just plunges his long sword right into the big boy's fucking skull. Done skis. Nothing explodes besides. And then number 3 there is just going to kind of take a ready action. He's still kind of in the fog, but really can't see anyone else. And then, okay, so the drow man of the group, the one that did not talk, he is standing right next to Arliden, who just popped out and then went back into the fog. He will just basically ready in action. He's standing right next to the shitty-looking human who just killed the big floater boy, which is next to the party.
I popped out of the mist like Homer pops out of the hedges. Pop out, see him shoot a firework, sink back in.
One of the zombies that is engaged currently with Felix that's in the fog is going to try and make another multi-attack with disadvantage on Felix.
Sure.
That's a 19.
That'll hit.
And that's an 18.
That'll hit.
That's 5 total damage. And then it is your turn, Felix.
Maybe should have said this. If the wind here is more than 10 miles per hour, this spell doesn't work.
Okay, well, it's not windy at all. I guess it's not windy.
It's a perfect sunny day. I'm gonna rotate out of the mist if I don't get an attack of opportunity. Just like move 5 feet that way, see if I can get out.
So he is close enough to you can tell that you're moving, but it'll be an attack with disadvantage.
That's fine. I just don't want disadvantage when I attack. No, like I want to stay in range of that other guy. Yeah, like that.
Oh, so you won't leave his?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're fine. You won't
I'm just trying to step out of the mist.
Yeah.
I'll mentally command the echo to go in between where I was, so in between Arliden and the zombie. And then I will attack whichever one looks weaker.
They're both full health.
I will attack the small one then, the one on the outside of the mist.
One on the outside of the mist. Go ahead and take your swings.
That's a natural 20.
Roll damage, sir.
So when I attack, you guys will hear pistons kind of like slam shut and a small release of steam as I bring down the Warhammer that I have. So double the dice. That'd be 10 plus 14 damage.
Sheesh. You bring your Warhammer down on the smaller zombie on the outside of the mist, hitting him right in the shoulder.
And then I'll
Take a big
unleash
chunk out of him.
Echo as well. And I'll have the Echo attack the same guy if I can.
Can he move more?
11 to hit.
That just hits.
He does 9 damage.
Right. That's pretty good. All right, so we have 3 zombies left. It appears we have 3 zombies left. All are pretty much out of the fog. And the 2 by Austin and Ch-Huck are relatively okay. And the other one by Lizzie is looking a little hurt. Ch-Huck, what is Chuck doing? Well, the last thing Ch-Huck heard was that he has to stand by you and protect you.
But he also might not know I moved.
Arliden, where'd you go? I can't see you.
I don't want to attract attention, so I don't say anything.
So, in a panic, Ch-Huck starts sprinting in the opposite direction of where Arliden went. And into the fog on the other side. Arliden, where'd you go? And vanishes into the distance.
We lost Chuck so early.
And then the zombie that your echo just attacked, that's right next to you, actually gets an opportunity attack against Ch-Huck with disadvantage, which misses. And then it's his turn. He's gonna try and the zombie's gonna take a swing at the real
Damn it.
Felix Van Grants with disadvantage. Oh no.
No, not Felix Van Grants.
Felix St. Loris. With no disadvantage because you're right on the outside. That's going to be a 19 to hit
Yep.
for the first attack. That's 2 damage. That's a 15 to hit on the second attack.
That one does not hit.
Okay. That one just misses. As we get to the end of the round, where pretty much kind of where you're standing, Austin, is where that dwarf that was in your party died. You start to see that he's like kind of starting to twitch. It almost looks like some of his skin is starting to like turn white and like kind of fall off of his body a little bit.
I think this one over here is turning, guys.
It's Jake's turn.
Making weird
Somebody
movements.
roll me a d20 for Jake.
That's a 1.
Jake,
man.
hearing all of the battle, hearing Ch-Huck run into the other mist, is gonna go, and he just starts sprinting towards the mist.
Honestly, that's the
towards
best case
Ch-Huck.
scenario for working that one.
So both Ch-Huck and Jake are running in the opposite direction of the battle.
I think
We picked a
lost-
great crew.
Yeah, we lost both of them in the same fight.
Arliden,
All right.
the smoke machine, Arliden.
All right. So, Felix, doing a wonderful job at protecting me here, and I really appreciate it. I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
Thank you. We're not really doing much. Just getting slapped around right now.
And I don't know where anything is, so I'm just gonna try sneaking out this way. And I think I kind of sneak out on the east side of the mist. Well, to me, east. And I would
Run face into him.
I don't think I'd get out of the mist before I would bump into that guy.
He's right on the edge, so yeah, you could be in the mist and still.
So I'd be
Start
like
zero.
almost about to walk out, and I just like see him and like kind of step back in, and I'm just gonna take a blind swing at him with my sheath. And as I do it, I don't even know this is happening yet, but you see a few of the gems in my sheath almost like crackle with lightning, and I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp.
Oh, rad.
Oh, nice.
8.
you barely miss, actually. You barely miss. Yeah, but yeah, that is a miss. The electricity that comes from your sheath actually kind of like somehow catches in the fog, and there's like a little bit of electric like outlining like right on the edge of the mist.
Oh, that was rad to watch. I'm probably the only person who could see that. Who could
Even
see
when
that?
even when you fail, it's fabulous.
Oh, of course.
Max, it's your turn. This guy right in front of you, between you and Arliden and the fog, is looking. You can see there's some damage, but he's still pretty healthy.
How far away from me is he?
The guy right in front of you?
Yeah.
That's about 10 feet.
10 feet, okay.
Yeah.
So, I
Thanks
mean, I
for
probably get
pointing out
disadvantage
the
with my
combo
crossbow
stuff.
with this guy. That's what kind of sucks.
You're what?
I guess I could just back up.
Well, I'm within threatened range of Melissa now too.
Well, because like it's like
I don't
a,
know.
isn't like less than 30 is disadvantage because you're too close.
No.
No, it's like within 5 feet, like melee
Oh.
range.
More
Then
than
it's
So
30.
10 feet's fine.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm being dumb. Okay, perfect. Never mind. I'm just gonna shoot him. Shoot him up.
Shoot him in the ass.
Shoot him in the ass.
He is not looking at you. He's looking towards Arliden and the other dude,
Okay.
or the other lady, the leader lady.
Probably looking at the lady that actually hit him, not me.
He's looking at the light show.
That means is that a sneak attack then? Since it's
That'll be sneak attack. Oh.
19 in that? Yeah, that's a 19. Plus my dex. So like 23.
23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
16. damage.
16 damage. You take your crossbow shot, you kind of shoot him right in the back of the skull. And his eyeball pops out on the other side on the little skewer. right in your feet, right on your feet. Right on your nicely decorated or nicely cleaned shoes that you just got.
Cast prestigiation on my turn. Clean them off.
Just like that. It is his turn. He is surrounded now by basically 3 people. And you did just attack him, so he's going to turn around and take some swipes at you.
He said he's at me?
No, at her. At Max. Arliden and the drow leader of the group both get opportunity attacks.
I technically don't even have a weapon.
You can make an unarmed attack.
Fuck it.
Curb stomp him.
I'll
Do
fucking
it.
try kicking him in the shin. Kick him in the back of the knees and he turns around.
Make him bite the curb.
That's straight.
Oh my god.
2 16s. So that's a 14.
That hits.
What's unarmed? It's just
It's 1 damage. It's
1 damage.
1 plus your strength.
yeah.
If it's, well, it's 1 plus your strength unless it's negative.
It's a minimum of 1.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 damage.
The leader of the group also hits and takes a big, nice big chunk out of the zombie. The zombie's gonna try and take a chunk out of you, so he makes 2 attacks, 8 and 7.
What a fool.
What a fool. Okay, it is her turn. The drow's leader's turn, and she's gonna just go around to flank on the zombie between the yeah, that's fine. Take a multi-attack at advantage. The drow leader runs up to the zombie, just basically kicks his knee out, and just, as he falls, slices the top of his head off. It's pretty sick. Kind of hot.
Rad. I like try to hide my crossbow behind me. I've just been using daggers.
She kind of looks at you and raises her eyebrow. Now, these two don't know what's going on. The other 2 guards, or the other 2 people that have kind of like soft arrested you. So they're just hanging out still. And then this zombie right next to you, Austin. Or sorry, Felix. He's gonna the Austin and then Arliden, like trying to
I was gonna say.
separate that is hard to do. He's gonna take a multi-attack against you.
That's Arstalin.
That's a dirty 20 and a natural 20.
I don't think he's rolled under a 19 while fighting me.
I missed one on you, I think. 15 damage to you, Austin. And now it is your turn.
I'm going to attack the small one that's to my rightish there with myself. That'd be a 25 to hit.
That is.
D10. Would be 12 damage to that one. And then I'm going to move the echo so it's behind that, so I can attack that same guy. And then the echo is going to unleash incarnation again, so the echo can attack that one. That would be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
24, sorry.
That also hits.
Okay. And then that one will be 13 damage.
So between you and your echo, you just take 2 big meaty zombie chunks of the zombie's like nice rumpy ass. Jesus.
Rumpy ass zombie over there. Wow.
Rumpy zombies.
Tell how rumpy it is from here.
It's Chuck's turn. You don't know where Chuck
Ch-Huck!
is. Chuck's lost in the world.
I do, yeah. Ch-Huck, I think the fight's over.
All of it! You just way off in the distance. All right. Now the big zombie next to you, Austin / Felix. Just gonna take his multi-attack against you.
He could just not.
You know what? He's gonna flank you too.
Wow.
He's a smart zombie.
You don't like me.
So now you are surrounded by 2 zombies that are relatively unhealthy.
A zombie train.
It's a big train.
That's gonna be natural 20, and the rest misses.
Another natural 20. There's a lot in this one. Jake's gonna really have to use up that sound.
I've rolled 2 ones.
Wah, wah. That's 10 damage.
That's close. Still up. Just barely.
As you're saying you're just still up, the fallen dwarven captor, I don't know, the guy that, gotta label these guys somehow.
Said they're mercenaries.
Yeah, the dwarven mercenary that fell right next to you is starting to stand up, and he's making kind of like teeth chattering, groaning noises.
I think this one's a little cold, guys. He's chattering.
He's a little cold.
It's a little chilly.
Anyone have a cardigan, maybe?
Everybody got a blanket?
So he's not able to attack this turn, but he is now another corpse. Although he looks pretty weak.
I could use a little help over here.
You just hear off in the distance,
Poor Jake.
It's probably best that he's not around over here.
Jake!
Arliden, it's your turn.
Come back! All right, I'm gonna kind of just poke my head out of the mist. I'm gonna see Max out there and just be like, all right, ready for the counterattack? I think they're all almost dead.
Yeah.
All right, give you Bardic Inspiration.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm going to cancel my Fog Cloud
The fog cloud comes down.
as a free action. I'm gonna turn around and be like, you said that you needed them to warm up or whatever?
Yeah,
they're a little cold. Okay, I got something, and I will cast a firework at them.
Ooh.
This one's purple. And 11.
Which one are you attacking?
I'm gonna attack this big one that's flanking Felix here.
Okay. And 11 hits. He's probably, of the couple there, the healthiest one.
6 damage. 6 fire damage.
5 damage. This zombie that was just raised right next to you, Felix, it's his turn and he gets to go. He's gonna take a big meaty swing at you.
He can gnaw it.
It's a 23 to hit.
Doesn't miss. It hits, yeah.
1 damage.
I am up by 1 HP.
Oh my gosh, really?
Well, he has he has a
I've been
second
taking
attack.
hits.
He's taking
Holy
his
shit.
second attack. It's another 24 to hit.
They never miss. I'm officially down.
It's 2 damage.
Do you have healing? Because I don't.
Yeah.
Felix, you don't have skin or flesh, but this zombie somehow manages to take a nice chunk out of some important part of your inner workings. And as you fall, you're not dead, but you feel like you're getting cold.
You can take the echo away
Max,
as well.
it's your turn.
So we can all see now. I mean, how far am I away from him right now? What'd you say?
From Felix?
From the bad guy. I don't have any healing. I don't think I can
It's
help
about
Felix in any way.
35. Say
Okay.
35 feet.
That's perfect then. I'm just gonna stay right where I'm at. I'm gonna shoot my arrow at him. That's the best I can do, I think.
Take your best shot.
16?
16 hits.
Golden.
This guy is looking kind of beat up,
Okay.
and the zombie next to Felix is also looking kind of hurt.
7 damage, and I'm guessing I don't have like any advantage on this guy.
No, he's not currently engaged with Felix's unconscious body.
Then that is about all I can do at this point.
It is the mercenary leader's turn. You kind of hear her shout orders to the other 2 that are still remaining. Get in there! Go help him! Pick him up! Let's go! Can't let him turn. This guy is gonna kind of run the 10, 15 feet to you, Felix, and he's gonna shove a healing potion down your throat.
I like these guys. We should help them out.
That's 9 healing. The other guy is gonna go here and flank for the first guy, the dwarf. Sorry, the dwarf. The drow elf. He's gonna take 2 swings with his longsword at the guy with advantage. Takes 2 massive swings of his massive girthy longsword. Just cuts the zombie right in half. Now it's the smaller zombie that's still right next to you. This guy. He's looking really, really rough. And he's gonna try and take it. Let's see. I'm gonna roll and see who he attacks there, because there's a couple options. He's gonna go after this guy. Instead, he's gonna jump over you and attack the guy that just healed you. He's gonna miss both attacks. All right, Felix, it's your turn.
I'm gonna spend 15 feet to get up. So I'm standing up, and then I'm gonna bonus action heal with my second wind. The one thing I didn't get time to do. I get 7 HP back. And then I will. I'm gonna take a swing at the one guy that looks super weak. The zombie that looks super weak.
The small one right next to you. He's basically got like half his body missing.
It's not good. It's an 8.
That just misses.
And then that's it. That's my turn.
It's Ch-Huck's turn.
What does a Warforged's second wind look like?
You can hear little whirs. How do you say it? Whirls of
yeah.
like parts, like
Squirrels.
gears clinking together, and you see like parts of the metal, instead of it being bent and caved in from getting slashed and shit. It starts undenting and stuff like that.
Oh.
Little robots on the inside of me start.
An
fixing
astro
it.
droid comes
That's
out,
fun.
starts fixing them up.
They all have massive dump trucks too.
See a little squirrel inside of him running around fixing them.
With like engineer goggles. When you get hit
Captain.
or like fall, do you go like,
That's when I'm running away.
No, it's more C3PO, just like, oh no.
I mean, honestly, you are C3PO.
Actually, I didn't say that. Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
It's Ch-Huck's turn, and you hear from the distance.
Ch-Huck!
Arliden, I'm freaking out! Where are you?
Over here, Ch-Huck!
Arliden! Anyways,
Follow the light!
the new little zombie's turn. Just a baby zombie. Gonna take a baby zombie swing at you. That's a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
It's not hit. Sorry, guys. This is a long one. I apologize. Jake screams in the distance. Arliden.
Jake! Follow the light! Alright, can I see my sword on the ground now?
You sure can. It is
how-
like right next to you.
Like, I can just bend over and pick it up?
You can just bend over and pick
Bend
it up.
over and I pick it up. I'm like, oh, Jake! Ch-Huck, follow the light! And I shoot a firework into the air.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Max. There's 2 zombies. They're both pretty weak.
Golden. I'll shoot at the one that's behind our friend Felix here. Closer.
Go for it.
13?
13 to hit?
Yeah.
It hits.
Oh, good. Okay. I still got the bardic if I need it, but
I forgot I had it. And then I looked down after I rolled that 8, and I was like, I'm a fool.
Yeah.
I'm rolling good on damage today. 10 damage.
How would you like to kill this zombie?
Oh, hell yeah. So he just like tried to take a swing at Felix, right?
Yes.
That's the same one.
Yep.
I feel like as soon as he like pulls away from him, I just shoot him right like in his open maw, like where he was trying to attack from.
Sweet.
Thank you. That was sick.
I got you, no problem, man.
I'm very dirty right now. A lot of guts on me.
We'll clean you up, no problem.
But thank you.
I'm sure we got some WD-40 or something in the pack. I don't know. I don't know what robots need.
I got some if I need it.
Never heard of that spell.
All right, Felix, it's your turn.
I guess I should take it out. I'll just I'll make an attack on the little guy right there. An 11.
11 hits.
I do 9 damage.
How do you want to kill this last zombie?
Finish it.
I just want to I want to kick his knee out, and then as he's going down, I want to golf swing his head off.
Hell yeah, man. Awesome.
Fucking metal.
I didn't really do much this fight besides die, but
I think you did more than most of us.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I tanked very well. But thank you for getting me up, guys. I was a little worried there. I saw the light.
Is it, everybody's okay? Chuck, Jake, you here? Is
Chuck,
everybody's
Jake.
okay in one piece? I see the one dead guy. It's like, oh, fuck, we lost one, huh?
You see the other 3 mercenaries like kind of go up to, their fallen comrade. Take a second.
Nice.
I'm standing off at a distance, also looking at their fallen comrade, and I just have like 1,000-yard stare in my eyes. Like I'm not at home, just kind of staring at him right now.
You see Chuck emerge from the fog. It's like, oh, Arliden, where were you?
What? Oh, Ch-Huck, I'm glad you're safe. What?
You really missed a big fight in there. It really was impressive. Chuck's just full of gore.
Where did you go?
To fight. That's all we're supposed to do, right? You told me to defend you, and I couldn't find you, so then I found something and I destroyed it.
Where's Jake?
Jake? Jake!
Oh, God. Jake! Where are you?
Jake went in there?
Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God, man.
Did you kill Jake?
You see Jake come out of the fog like 20 meters away, like,
Oh,
my God.
oh fuck, man.
hey guys,
I know something really fucked up happened in there.
I thought you killed Jake.
don't walk like 30 feet in there. I took a dump. I was scared. I honestly stepped in on accident, so I kind of smell. I'm sorry. So yeah,
Do you, do the thing where you do?
Yeah, sure. Cast prestidigitation on him. Get the shit off.
oh, that felt weird.
Go over to the leader. Just kind of put a hand on her shoulder, condolence, I'm really sorry.
It's fine. It happens actually quite a lot.
It's never easy, though.
It's never easy. And you see the other drow male elf and the human. The drow kind of pours some oil kind of down on their fallen comrade, and the human sparks a flintstone right on him and sets him ablaze. We have to keep moving. When there's one, there's many, and when there's many, there's far too many.
All right, lead the way.
We start Naruto running into the distance.
What the fuck? Oh, shit.
I grab my hammer before I go. I don't want to leave my hammer.
Right, yep. And then there's a dagger on the ground if you want to grab your dagger.
Yeah,
real quick.
I grabbed both my daggers because I threw one that I had and then the one that I gave away.
I leave the warhammer with the dwarf though. I set it on top of him.
Aw.
So he can be burned with his weapon.
It's very honorable.
I don't know. I read that in a book somewhere that they like dying with their weapons in their hand or something like that. I don't know.
That's honorable. Great.
As everyone kind of starts walking, I take a second to just watch the body burn for a second. I turn around, sigh, and start walking.
Jake's just warming his hands. Just kidding. That's mean. Is there anything you want to do as you guys run to the base?
Well, I did want to say thank you for getting me back up. I was looking a little gloomy back there. I was a little worried.
The human that healed you just kind of looks at you and just
Was it the one that
gives you
picked
the
up
bro nod.
Yeah, that shitty looking one.
The shit do it back.
The shitty human. The unibrow, no teeth.
Was that the one vaping or was the captain vaping?
The captain was vaping.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll go buy something from the back alley from you later.
You guys run for another 30 minutes before you come to...
My God, do we have to keep running? Oh,
You don't know where Jake is.
Jake!
shit.
Oh, where's Jake?
Jake fell out real early into this jog.
Ch-Huck ends up carrying Jake like a couple times. It's not a run, more of like a fast-paced march. You kind of traverse, this like barren, worn-torn environment until you reach the edge where this terribly like corrupted kind of like burnt earth meets like regular dirt and grass.
It's looking marginally better.
Yeah, this is better.
Looks normal. The sky you see above you is still very dark, kind of hazy, cloudy, but you do actually begin to see off in the distance like a clear blue sky and just the faintest bit of a sunset. And it's the first time you've seen anything that's beautiful in a long time. First time you can see that you can remember. There's birds off in the distance. You can start to hear them sing.
I think Arliden just starts crying.
Yeah, it's been years for you.
Yeah.
That's great. It's the first time you felt free. And then you feel just the slightest reminder of the brand that you have on the back of your neck.
Gotta figure out what the fuck to do with this.
So were those creatures caused by what they're doing at that cult? I just asked one of the guys. I don't know.
The human goes, like points to the other guy, and the drow's like,
Okay, that's the other guy.
world building, he's deaf, okay? He can't talk.
I see.
But that's
Okay.
mute.
Whatever. You know what I mean. Sorry, I knew that was going to be dumb. But yeah, what can you do? I'm one guy.
Yeah.
Just gotta make sure I know if this guy is dead. Poor Stanley. The male drow elf kind of, well, this seems like a lot of this stuff is happening after this started happening. We're not sure what's happening, where this is coming from. This is kind of what we're here to find out.
Well, I mean, genuinely, anything we can do to stop the spread of that horribleness. That's awful.
Yeah, that is awful. We've seen it in a couple areas, but this is one of the worst that we've seen yet.
That being said, we still have to do the mission that she sent us on. Otherwise, she's going to know that we're not doing it.
Yes, well, you'll probably want to talk to... Well, you'll have to talk to the general before we move forward and figure out what we're doing. We don't make these decisions, we're just here.
Sure.
So,
Well, I'm sorry about your loss, man.
it happens. You got a boyfriend?
Oh, wow. I gotta go over here for a second.
I walk up to that guy. It's like, hey, listen, never date anybody that you're traveling with like that. It just doesn't work.
Hey, man, times are tough.
I know times are tough.
Not really
Trust
my
me.
type.
I'm not. No, I'm warning you. It's not gonna work. I've seen it happen. Traveled with many people and lost many good people because of bad breakups.
Bitches ain't shit, man.
But hoes and tricks.
But who's the bitches?
The bitches. Who does be the bitches?
I look at him like really hard. I don't know. You tell me.
You want to hit on my vape?
Yeah, sure.
It's unicorn. It's unicorn cum. It's a new flavor.
Is that corn?
That's just corn. It's not even like.
It's not even. Doesn't even like. It tastes like I just took a piece of corn out of a field.
Yeah, it's not even like buttered. It's not good. No.
It's just like deer corn.
Yeah, it's the worst part about war.
The vape
The
flavors.
vape flavors.
It's going to be something other than corn.
Well, I had a Dr. Pepper one that was pretty good.
Stick with corn.
The leader, female drow elf, comes up to you and is like, "All right, we're almost there. Now that
Where is there exactly?
it's just a little hole in the ground that we have for our forward operating base here.
Okay.
We operate out of a city that's pretty far away. We've
Which
been
city?
sent here. Decios,
I've been there.
roll a history check.
That's a 12.
You've definitely been there. It's like, it's not the capital, but it's like
okay.
the.
I feel like most major cities I've been to.
Yeah,
At least,
it's a major city. Huge trade city. It's on the coast. It's a big, like tourist destination.
Oh, I've definitely.
So you've definitely been there.
Oh yeah, that's a great city.
You've definitely been there. I would say with a 12, like you've been there a decent amount. You know a decent amount of the areas that you've been to, but it's such a big city. Like there's so much to know. Like you wouldn't know like a ton of people there.
Yeah, no, I might know like a bartender or something.
Yeah. Bartender, maybe a favorite stripper or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, no, we don't. My troop wasn't like that.
I'm from a big city. Where am I from? Far away from here?
Well, Decios is pretty far away. You'd probably be from. We can talk.
Okay,
Closer city, not quite as big,
cool.
but I'd say you're from the area, or at least like a couple days travel.
Guess so.
You walk for a little bit more, and you end up kind of off the main, path that you've been walking on here for a while now, and into a wooded area where they have kind of a makeshift little fort, with simple barricades and tents.
Like real bandit campy.
Like real bandit camping, yeah. Like super, super temporary.
Yep.
Do you guys pack up and leave a lot, or?
Well, they gotta be able to be mobile, right?
Probably gonna want to pack up and leave tonight,
Probably. Just in case.
just in case.
We don't know how this works. We'll see what the general has to say. You walk into this camp. It's not very big. It's probably half the size of a football field. About, what was that, 50 yards? 50 by whatever it is. There's several tents. You can hear like a blacksmithing and just like simple stuff, horseshoes, and see the camp cook cooking away, and people are waiting in line.
Oh, that smells wonderful.
It smells wonderful. It's just like a nice stew. You hear the horses in the background. And the three mercenaries lead you up to the main tent. As you step in, you are greeted by just one single massive owl person. This if an owl could be muscular, this guy is definitely muscular. He's probably 8.5 feet tall.
God damn.
He's got an eye patch over one eye and like scars on his, his face. You can see scars kind of protruding from under his shirt. And he's currently poring over some letters he has on his desk. He kind of
Some lettuce?
Letters?
Oh, I thought I heard lettuce.
Owls don't eat lettuce.
Lettuce on his desk.
It's like,
He's vegetarian.
Stev, what have you brought me? The lead female drow elf goes, General Talus, this is I don't know your names.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Arliden Van. It's just Arliden.
Felix?
Name's Max.
Nice. And these two weird creatures here are...
Oh, Ch-Huck and Jake. I don't know why they won't speak for themselves. It's okay, guys. You don't have to be shy.
Jake's just hiding behind Ch-Huck's leg.
Jake is taller than Ch-Huck.
He's on the ground. He's prone. Oh, Jake's prone. Very nice. Very cool. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Why have you brought these people?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Well, actually, I know why.
Explain yourselves.
So, we were in a camp, like a concentration camp, kind of.
Ooh.
I don't know how long it's been since I've been in there, but I've just been surviving and stuff. finally found a way that they could let us out, but there's a small catch to us leaving that camp. See, they had to give us these brands on the back of our necks.
He kind of takes a step back when
Trust
you say
me,
that.
I don't want it either, man.
He looks at Stev, the female drow elf, and you decided to bring them here.
I warned them.
Okay.
They know where we are.
I just want to say, our goal is to help you as much as possible. I think what they've done to this area is horrible, and I mean, obviously they've put us into slavery for that years for these two at least. We want to be of use to you, and they may know where we are, but maybe you can use that to your advantage. Maybe you having someone on the inside could be helpful, or maybe you might know a way that can help save us. We just don't want to be stuck here. We don't want to be slaves anymore.
Take a sidebar in here and talk about this, because this could be very, very bad.
Yeah.
Could be very, very good.
Okay.
We do have a man on the inside. Well, I thought we had a man on the inside who we have not heard from in quite a long time. A very important man.
Is that dragonborn fella that you're
Yes.
talking about?
His name is Garbal. Garbal Cabbageworth.
That can't be his name.
That is his name. And I want you all to roll history checks real quick. Because it sounds familiar. It's all
A naughty little 20.
9.
naughty. The name seems vaguely familiar to both Max and Arliden. Felix, where you come from, the Cabbageworth name is very popular. They're one of the most successful growers and traders of cabbage and cabbage-related products. And they have amassed this huge wealth and almost created their own little empire. They've gone from cabbage farmers to politicians, the leaders. The Cabbageworth family name is very, very valuable.
If I remember correctly. Got a lot of cabbages from them.
All right, that makes sense with the last name. That fits.
They're pretty big cabbage farmers.
Yeah. Jake, do you know him? Being a bean farmer yourself?
Hold on, let me. Yeah, I know him.
Okay.
I don't like cabbage that much.
Sure.
But,
What exactly is a cabbage farmer doing as an inside man?
He's not a cabbage farmer. His ancestors are cabbage farmers. It's a name. That's how names work. They get passed down.
I just figured it was all cabbage farmers.
No. He is a very important person to the Order and to us in particular, and we're trying to get him back. We knew he went into that camp, and we cannot get in there. We have not been able to find a way to get in there.
The camp we're from? Or a different one?
I'm assuming it's the same one. There isn't another camp for a long ways off,
That makes sense.
and this is one of the bigger ones that we've seen for sure.
What was the name of the person we were visiting?
They didn't tell us the name. They just said that they'll find us when we get to town.
Yeah.
I wonder if the same person that the agent we're supposed to meet with is your cabbage farmer. If he's as important as you say he is.
Well, knowing him, he's likely isn't in a place where he's working for them.
He is or he isn't?
Isn't. He was in the area doing research. That's actually kind of right around when this started. And he's been missing ever since.
Because I don't remember there being a dragonborn at the camp, right?
I mean, I've seen some come and go, but I've seen so many people.
You've never seen one described like
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
So in the warden's tent, there was a pit, and inside of this pit, there was somebody down there. We couldn't see down there or anything, but we heard their voice, and it might be your friend Garbal there.
It could be.
I think that make a lot more sense.
Oh, yeah, because we never saw him.
Like I said, we don't know anything about the agent guy, but we do know something about him, I guess. Do you know what he sounded like?
He was flamboyant, full of energy. It's annoying in a way.
It is him. That's not what he's like at this time. But I mean, people go through a lot down there.
Intense,
Locked in a pit. Yeah.
He was in agony for like a good portion of it.
Probably.
He did some mental thing, and
So what's the plan then?
Well, in these circumstances, I shouldn't trust anyone. But we're at war, and we're desperate. And you guys have an advantage. You guys could give us an advantage that we've never had before, which is a man on the inside. Or 3 men on the inside, and 1 woman, and 2 weird things.
I feel like that doesn't math up, actually.
it's close.
Whatever. Whatever. I'm going to send word to Lord Dariel Indesios and ask for further guidance into this issue. In the meantime, I want you guys to play along. Do what they ask you to. No matter what it is. No matter how vile or cruel it may be. Play along and report back to us. He hands over this sort of stone-looking thing that has like a face carved into it. It's about the size of your palm. This is a sending stone. When you have any details, please send word. And when I figure out what's going on and I have your next move, I will send word. I have mine on me at all times.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll keep it on me and keep the sound on.
Be careful, the default ringer is very annoying.
What is it? Can I change it?
You can, but the other options are not better.
Looking through it. Yeah, no, we're not doing it. We'll put back to the original. I have one.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's the one we're going to keep it on.
It's very fitting.
I have one, maybe small request. Can we maybe get some food?
You may get food. We have plenty.
God.
Yes,
I'm
that
gonna
looks
go
so
get
good.
some food.
I'll race you, and I run off.
To just watch you run. I kind of smile. To me, it's like I kind of see you run, and I'm just like, reminds me of my past a little bit. It's like living in a camp like this, like, yeah. And I just walk.
I still run.
Well, I don't really need to eat. So could I ask, could we stay the night potentially? I know you said you're going to leave quite early in the morning, but we could... I think we only need like 4 hours of sleep or something like that.
That's risky. Sure, it's risky. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
19.
It is a risk, but we are planning on moving out soon. You may stay the night.
Like I said, as long as we all get rested up, we kind of got beat up by those zombies out back.
Rest up. I will have a squire prepare you rations, and we will provide you with a pack donkey as well.
Sounds good.
Fuck yes! Get a donkey!
We'll just sleep on the edge of camp or something. Then.
You may take one of the empty tents. There are many.
Do you mind if we take it, or just for the night?
We will pack you what you need.
I appreciate it.
You can take Stanley's empty tent if you would like.
Oh,
Stanley's the dwarf that fell earlier today in battle.
he was a real nice guy.
He was a real nice guy.
Okay.
Send word when you need to.
They said it was about like a 3-day trip, so I imagine probably expect 4.
It's more of a 5-day trip now.
Oh.
4 or 5-day trip.
I guess that makes sense. We've been walking for a while.
So, I don't necessarily trust you quite yet, but you have the chance to earn my trust.
That's fair. That
And
makes
my
sense.
trust goes a long ways. We are
Well-
desperate, so.
I think we all are.
Well, earn some food, get some rest.
Well, you said you leave in at the break of dawn?
You leave at the break of dawn.
Okay. Sounds good.
By the time I get up to the front of the line, what are we having? The important questions.
Today's menu has a venison stew with a hot chocolate accompaniment on the side.
Gotta smell the stew, just like, oh God, this smells wonderful.
You have not smelled anything like this. It feels like the first time you've ever been introduced to any food ever.
This takes me back.
Reminds me of what Sigrid used to cook at our camp. Thank you, friend. What's your name?
Oh, the dude? Mark.
Mark. You did a wonderful job on this stew. Thank you.
Shot this deer earlier today.
Oh, yeah? So
Yep.
you got some fresh meat, is what you're saying.
Fresh meat.
Nice.
Yep.
Sick.
I haven't spit in this one yet. It's usually my signature, but just kidding.
I was
We
gonna
don't spit in
say,
our food here. We don't spit in our food here.
Okay, yeah.
We're not
Just
barbarians.
where we came from.
done-
That's
yeah,
something
I've-
you'd have
I've
to worry
done that
about.
a few times.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really? You
Yeah,
spit in the food.
Well, I was in a prison, and I was the one serving the slop.
Oh, so it probably added something.
Yeah,
you know?
it-
Yeah.
it's
Probably
awful,
added
man.
something.
Body parts and all that stuff in it.
Yeah. Oh.
The little paprika.
Paprika.
You never
No,
wrong
this
with
is just
paprika.
a nicely seasoned stew, and we have some hot chocolate on the side because hot chocolate is the choice of drink at war.
Ah, yeah, some good war.
We
hot
have mini
chocolate.
marshmallows in it as well.
Some ration mini marshmallows.
I always loved the idea, but they always just melted right away, and I never got the mini marshmallows.
It's a recipe courtesy of Sir Swiss Miss.
Sounds like a noble guy.
So you guys get your food.
I can enjoy the shit out of that food. It's
It
the
tastes-
best thing I've eaten in years.
It makes you cry.
Oh, yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It's good. It's regular good stew. You know, it's a regular meal. Nothing
Yep.
crazy. And as you begin to like settle in, cozy up to the fire, and just start to enjoy the nice, pleasant, small things about life, you can't help but be reminded about this nice, fresh brand on the back of your neck. And as you retire to bed and you drift off into the best sleep you probably had in years, you have a very, very rough night of sleep as you have terrible, terrible nightmares.
All of us are just,
All three of you.
okay.
I don't really sleep. Says I'm.
You get visions of bad things. Arliden, you see just images of past friends and foes just being cut down by black blade. The night burning. The smell of burning hair and flesh. Felix, you just hear screams all night. Lizzie, you see your team, your squad.
Oh, my
Your boys.
pals.
Each one of them you fail. One of them dies, falling to their death. The other, locked up for life, rots in a cell.
That has been Austin as Felix St. Lawrence, Benjamin as Arliden Van Grants, or former Van Grants, Lizzie as Max Morgan, Connor as our Dungeon Master, and I am Jake, the editor. Our crew narrowly survived the horrors of the undead, but now they face the horrors of their nightmares. We'll see if they can recover, and what lies next for them as they venture onward to Stephensport.